Good morning.
Good morning,
You guys look
Robert.
great.
Thank you. You look great.
We matched. Yeah.
Look at you, Mr. Svelte. You talk about how you're a
Svelte.
marathoner in this Svelte. And this, The Will to Win, your follow-up to Driven. Bestseller, by the way, and I'm just going to say right now, this is also going to be a bestseller. I read a lot of it on the plane ride back from Florida.
Yes, you shared it.
You write in a way that even I can understand when it comes to business.
I write in a way I can understand.
Which I so appreciate. It's easy reading, and you are so philosophical. When do you come up with all of this stuff?
I'm very deep.
You're very deep.
No, you know, I go through these phases. I just think that I'm just so grateful for everything I have, and I'm so motivated, and I just put down in a book. I drive my wife nuts. If you poke me at 2 o'clock in the morning, I am like I am now. I just want to go.
Well, you say if you can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, I think this is such a great country, and it's very melodramatic. My kids are watching. They hate this story, but like, think about it. We came to this country with one suitcase and nothing, and look at me now. And I don't have a fancy education. I have an English degree. You can do it.
Yeah. You talk about the fact that your dad came from Croatia with like $20 in his wallet, but his work ethic was amazing. And yourself, you were bullied, and you connected with GSP. He was on the show like a week and a half ago.
Oh,
George
really?
St. Pierre,
Yeah.
UFC.
I may be in better shape than him, I think.
Listen, this
I
is
think
no
I could
joke.
take him.
I think
do.
you could.
No. He is amazing, and I had the most amazing dinner with him in LA, and I have so much respect for him. And it's so interesting, you know, very successful people. I've met all kinds of great people, and we talk about that in the book. We talk about GSP, and we talk about Oprah and all kinds of people.
Yeah.
And so
You just met Oprah.
Really?
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Well, by meet, I shook her hand. Anyway, go on.
I got a picture.
And then the security guard pushed you out of the way.
That's right. It happens.
The one thing I've learned from all these people, you know, there's no look for success. Some are tall, some are short, some are fat, some are skinny. The one thing I notice all successful people have is the ability to focus. And that's one thing I learned from GSP. He is ultra focused on his goals.
Well, you talk about listening in your book.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You can stay, Robert.
We're going to listen. Tell us about listening.
You know, isn't it hard? Because as a guy, especially, we tend not to be good listeners. So that's the one quality of
You're admitting it.
Absolutely. Why do guys have a hard time listening?
I don't know. Maybe they do. I just think they pretend maybe that they don't hear you.
You know what? You're a great listener. We saw you on Dragon's Den, and then you left, and was it last summer, 2012, right? And then you're doing so well, by the way, on Shark Tank, 5th season in, Emmy nomination.
We love the show, and we were
Thank you.
talking about how it works. So you live in Toronto, but you go there and shoot.
We do. We shoot in LA at Sony Studios, and it's great. I mean, Dragon's Den was great. It was a fantastic experience. But as my kids, I couldn't pay my kids to go to the Dragon's Den set anymore. I mean, a hot day on set would be to see Peter Mansbridge or something like that.
Yeah.
And my kids weren't that excited. But in LA, we were shooting, and Robert Downey Jr. would walk by.
Wow.
And my kids are pretty excited about stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
You talk about why you left, and you said, quite frankly, you had a great run. You needed to continue with your business empire. You could only do one show, and you're having a blast on Shark Tank. It's just fun.
I do. I have a great time on Shark Tank. It's a lot of fun. I had a great time on Dragon's Den. But you know, Dina, you can only do so many things in a day. And I always worry. We started my current company 10 years ago, 3 guys, 400,000 in sales, and we finished last year at 125 million.
Bravo.
And I just bought a company yesterday for 30 million. So I always worry that I'm doing too much.
And we worry about you because you have the need for speed. Let's cue tape, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Robert's like, hey, do you want to come by my Rari? He's got a couple of Ferraris. He likes to race. I'm like, sure, this is going to be a piece of cake. I'm with Robert Herjavec.
Look at that long hair.
Oh, yeah, right? And
You got
all of a
hockey
sudden,
hair.
I mean, this is no joke. And people think this is crazy that you do this. But you say, as is in life and in business, you have to know your own risks. You have to take risks, but know your limit.
It's funny because, Dina, you were screaming at the top of your lungs.
I was a bit embarrassed.
Were you scared?
Oh, terrified. Terrified.
When we hit 175 miles on Lakeshore, which you should only do during the Indy.
Never
I'm
again.
next.
Never
I'm
again.
next.
You rolled up in a nice
I'm
car, by the way.
next.
Continued success, Roberto.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
At Robert Herjavec for more information. It's called The Will to Win. And
The
you
Will to
really
Win.
The Will to Win. Say it 3 times fast.
Will to win, will to...
That was close. Right now, over to Melanie Ing. The Will to Win,
Thanks.
the
So nice to
news.
meet you.
Right
Nice to
now.
meet you.